Hello. Holy butt fucking shit fuck. Where did I wake up at? What is happening? Holy shit. Am I in the past or in the future? I don't remember that place. What the fuck happened? Damn hippies. Whoa. Now we're talking. That is some serious firepower. Ha! What the fuck?
War. War never changes.
Tell me about it.
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law.
Huh. Old world values of democracy
As the Republic
and the rule
grew,
of law.
so did its needs. Scouts spread east,
How
seeking
quaint.
territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River.
Untouched.
The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion.
Fucking communists.
4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and
Never
police
bet against the
robots.
house.
You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Off to a good
Guess who's
start.
waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig?
Who's this jive-talking motherfucker?
You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Well, that's the end of the game. Alright. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I guess we're done now. Holy Toledo.
you're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Whoa.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
Yes, it's my
I'm
name,
Doc Mitchell.
motherfucker.
Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Hi, Chihuahua. Look at that sad sack. There we go. How do I just shave the motherfucker? This guy looks like a dumbass. Good enough.
Well,
No, I'm not
most
sure,
of it
but
right
we need to get
anyway.
on with it.
Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Ooh. What the hell's happening?
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
What did you say?
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
All right. Sure, that looks good.
Good to see them bullets didn't affect your charm none. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn a dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions?
All
See if
right.
your dogs are still barking.
Let's get on with it, Doc.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House.
Newspaper. Investment.
Night.
Dream.
Bandit.
Bribe.
Light.
Inspiration.
Mother.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Ah! I don't know about that one.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
That's true.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
What? Never.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Nah.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Only when I feel like it.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Yikes. An oozing wound.
Okay. How about this one?
Oof. Looks like a vagina.
Last one.
A mushroom cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
No on the melee weapons. Let's add speech. Explosives might be fun. Explosives, guns, and speech, that sounds good. Lots of fun.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
How do you know? Forever young, eh? Never get addicted to chems? They last twice as long? And wild wasteland. That sounds good.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Speaking of chems, thought I saw some sitting over here. Hold on, let me finish raiding your place, Doc. Jesus Christ. You ever hear of a mop?
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on, too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style, anyway.
All right, thanks, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out, too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Jesus. Okay. We're ready to rumble. You there.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Oh, you must be the one who dug me out of the grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
So how did you find me, chum?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Oh. Who the fuck were those guys?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
So what were you doing here?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago.
Really?
Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
All right, well,
Happy trails!
thanks. Take it easy. Christ almighty. The saloon, huh? Oh, hello there, old-timer.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
You hear anything about those guys that attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Well, he shot me. What do you know about that robot?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken-down relic with no place to be.
Fair enough.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Are you suggesting something? Oof. Tumbleweed out of the way.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
You must be Sonny. Doc said something about you.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Okay. Well, hello there. I'll just follow you. All right.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
A varmint rifle, hey?
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
Nope.
Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay. Sounds like fun.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Alright. Here we go. Gotta take care of this gecko situation. Somewhere around Good Springs. Aha. Bitch. Oh. Like some good stuff.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
This is fun. I love killing shit.
Oh, that's it. Come on!
All right. These hides must be worth something. Oh, starting the fun without me, eh?
Come on!
Jesus fucking Christ. Those geckos killed the lady.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised, staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Yeah, couldn't hurt.
All right, then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
All right. Poor lady. I'm gonna put her in there. And spoil everyone's water. I don't have a shovel. Yeah. Sorry about your luck, pal. Okay. Rock flower and sander root. Whoa. Something strange is happening.
Any lawman that comes after me won't have it easy.
Ooh. Yeah, let's just head up to the cemetery. Check it out. Hopefully it doesn't give me any PTSD. Any wild flashbacks. Oh, there's a big fuck that. There we go. Oh, Jesus. He's one of the nastiest motherfuckers I've ever seen. Yikes. I got 2 more. Oh, there's my rock bomb. Gross. Okay. Little tobacco. Hey, I'm not a grave robber. Alright, got the rock flower. Time for the Xander root. Alright, Chihuahua. Oh. Stealing the mail is a federal offense, but I'm a United States courier. I'm on official business. The fuck? Look at this little asshole. There's this alleged jalapenos. Looking for Xander root. More chewing tobacco. It's good enough for the natives. It's good enough for me. Where the fuck? Motherfucker. Aha! Found it. Yeah, might as well come in here and see what's going on. Ah, we got more of these little nasty motherfuckers. Got another one here. Little rat bastard. Those skinny little legs. Hacking. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Ah! All right. Hey. All right. You're welcome, folks. I did all the heavy lifting for you. Schoolhouse is all clear. Oh, yes. Sonny is back this way by the campfire. All right.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
All right.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
All right.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What do you want? He's some trader who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
Oh. Your territory.
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
What was all of that bullshit
Looks
about?
like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Interesting. This town's not that big. It would be easy to find him.
Cobb hasn't exactly been looking for Ringo too hard. I think he's afraid that Ringo will ambush him, which is probably true.
Interesting. Where is Ringo?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Oh? What are you gonna do about it?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
The powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
All
right.
So I'm trying to track down the people who shot me.
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did they say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Oh? Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
What do you know about that robot?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
Huh. You don't like him, huh?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Tell me about it. So what does he actually do?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
How long has he been here?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
Fine by me.
So what happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount.
Nice.
Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
So, who was the guy you were arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Well, I can take a look at your radio.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
All right. Let's do some trading.
I'm sure I've got something you like.
All right.
Another satisfied customer. Be careful out there.
Thanks, Toots. We'll continue this later. Okay for now.